I won't dim my light for no one.
Welcome back to the Multi-Passionate Mama podcast. Every week I want to bring you a little mini episode where I share something that's been on my mind, something that's really present for me. I love having guests, but sometimes I find that I have these quirky, fascinating ideas that I want to share. Let's dive in. Hello, everyone, at the Multi-Passionate Mama podcast. I wanted to give you this message today that is just so important if you are an entrepreneur or, wanting to dive into entrepreneurship, or this is really just an important message for everybody ever, but it's especially important if you're trying to start your own business or run your own business. And that is that you have to know that you are safe. Like, you have to feel that in the core of your being. And if you do not know that you are safe when you are trying to run your business and sell your product and have success in your business, your energy will just entirely be in the wrong place, and you will come off to people as desperate because people can feel that energy. Now, a lot of times this has everything to do with money, and it's hard to escape that negative money cycle, right? If you are starting your own business and you're doing it because you are trying to support your family or contribute financially, it's usually because of a money thing, right? Money's, we need money to survive in this world of capitalism, and it's just part of the lives that we lead. But if you are starting your business from that perspective of, I have to succeed in this in order to survive, then you are starting it from a place of, I'm not safe and I need this to be safe. And that is 100% the wrong way to start your business, and it's not going to succeed in the long run. Like, you might have a little bit of success in the short term, but it's not going to work in the long run because that desperate energy will, people can feel it and it will repel people. It just will. Have you ever felt that from door-to-door salesmen or car salesmen? Or, that's where that salesman vibe gets its bad juju from. It's from that desperate energy of I need your money in order to be safe. You don't want to be that person. What you really want is to just know. To know that what you have to offer is here to help people. Whatever it is that you are offering to the world is not because you need money, and it's not because you're here to sell something. It's because you have something so incredible to offer the world that they need, not because of money or anything, but because there's a beautiful energy of service, of what you have to give is so powerful that it can genuinely help people thrive in the most incredible way. It's when you know that you have that power to help people, that you no longer you don't need their sale, you don't need their money, because you're magnetic. I hope this is coming across right. When you have that core sense of safety established, and you know that you're enough, and that you have enough, and that it doesn't matter if there's $34 in your bank account. It doesn't matter, what's happening in your life or what your clients are doing. You know that you are safe. You know that the message you have for the world is powerful, and that you have something incredible to give. That's when people start coming to you, because it's that stability, that security that people can feel in you. They can feel that in your messaging. They can feel that in you, in your energy, and they want more of that. You don't have to go looking for clients. You don't have to go desperately seeking clients because they will just be magnetically drawn to you when you know your own worth. And it works with pricing, it works with messaging, it works with all of it. When you just stand there and you say, I am worth this much money, and you can choose to pay that or not, and then they get to decide, and you just let them with zero attachment to whatever they decide. There is so much power in letting other people live their lives without making it mean something about you. So often we decide that we are only safe if other people choose something specific, but our safety is not dependent on other people. You are already safe. And I just want to repeat that like over and over and over again. You are already safe. No matter what is happening in your life, no matter what your bank account looks like, no matter how precarious your situation is. And please believe me that I know scary. I know how chaotic life can be. And I live in that on a day-to-day basis. I really do. And it is so hard to help your nervous system calm down and feel safety in the midst of being screamed at all day long, of all of these factors that seem totally out of your control. But you have so much more power than you think you do. You have so much more control in your life than you think you do. And also so much less. And when you start to realize where that line is, that's when everything changes. You have no control over other people. And you don't really have control over what they do or the circumstances that they present to you. But you have all power and all control over you. And that is everything. You have control over your perspective, which means that you can change your perspective and help your body feel safe. Safety is everything. And that is the link, that's the magical link between emotional regulation and all of the, the esoterics, la-di-da stuff that doesn't really seem physical, and it doesn't seem like, no, wait, I'm looking for how to in business. Why are we talking about all this stuff that doesn't feel like business? This is the magical link between all of the stuff that doesn't feel like business and the actual business practices. Because if you are doing all of the, hardcore business tactics, but you're doing them from a place of not feeling safe, then none of it will work. If you do the marketing and you do the strategizing and you do the client hunting from a place of desperate energy, from a place of not feeling safe, where you're looking for your clients and you're chasing them down and you're not aligned and you're not in the right energy and you're not magnetic and you're not feeling your own worth, you're not going to get any clients. You're not going to get any customers because you are going to be energetically repelling money and people. And that's not what we want here. You have to get yourself right first. And so I know that, logically it seems unnecessary to do all of the inner work. But it's actually the most important thing that you can do. Because if you don't feel safe in your nervous system, in your body, other people can tell. And that needy, clingy energy, they will run as far away from it as they possibly can. They will not want anything to do with it, no matter what service you are selling. It doesn't matter what you have to offer or how great it is or how amazing you actually are. They won't be able to see it because that energy signature of desperation clouds everything. As soon as you need it, it will not come to you. As soon as you don't need it, it will be knocking at your door. It's a little ironic, and it is really hard to take when you very much need money. It's very hard to handle. It's so hard to take. And I know this because I've been there for over a decade of, battling out this energy. I know it from experience. That's why I'm here teaching it, because I know it so thoroughly. But it's the most true thing I can teach you, is that you're repelling people with that desperate energy. And the most important thing that you can do for your business is to calm down your nervous system and help yourself to feel safe. And now the honest truth is that that's why a lot of people can't just jump right into a new business endeavor, like a new entrepreneurial thing that relies entirely on you. That's why there's so many people who are bridging with a job and then doing their entrepreneurial journey on the side. That's why that happens so frequently, because that job provides the stability that helps you feel safe while you're exploring your entrepreneurial endeavor and building up your sense of safety with that. It helps bridge the gap. That's why jobs can be really beneficial and help you feel supported and safe, even as they have their own pitfalls, right? But really, you have to understand the immense importance of feeling safe, just like in the deepest part of you. And every time that you find, negative thoughts coming up, or negative beliefs, or something coming up in your head that tells you, something that feels bad, I want you to question if you're feeling safe right now, and question your perspective around it. Am I feeling safe? And if you're not feeling safe, why not? And how can you shift your perspective and understand that you are safe? You are protected. There is a greater plan in place for you. Do you trust? How can you trust just 1% more today? How can you look back on your life and see the magnificent journey that you have been led down? Because it's all here for you. Everything that has happened in your life, it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. And when you can look at your life from that perspective, it's a lot easier to trust that the things that are happening currently that seem out of this world, that seem unbelievable, that seem like you couldn't possibly deal with them any longer, it's easier to see them through this lens of safety and trust when you can look back at your past and see that from that perspective as well. You are safe. You are safe. You are so, so safe. Thank you for joining me for another episode of the Multi-Passionate Mama Podcast. I know that we can never be told too many times how amazing we are, so in case you haven't been told today, you are a freaking rock star. When you let yourself shine, you allow other people to take off their filters and shine brightly too. It's about time someone gave you permission to be all of you. If you enjoyed this show, please leave me a review and hit that subscribe button. I know you want more of this. Sharing is caring. Let someone you love know how incredible they are by texting them the link to this episode. They will feel so good just knowing that you thought about them. Lastly, if you want to know more about my courses and coaching, be sure to check out my website for up-to-date details on everything I have available. It's caroleegarrison.com and the link is in the show notes. Always remember that you are a diamond. Don't let anyone dim your sparkle.